I learned that making money fast is actually ruining me. Let me explain. As a young guy who was trying to transition from being a little child to being an adult, I wanted to learn how to be more masculine. And one of the first things that you learn to become more masculine is to make more money. And what did I do? Like every other child, I watched YouTube videos. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos about how to make money. But all those videos had one common theme, and that was making money fast. And because I fed myself with all of those videos, I actually believed that I could make money fast. And that mindset really ruined everything. My entrepreneurial journey began somewhere around a couple years ago, where I first began selling my 3D services on Fiverr. I made like a gig on Fiverr, and it immediately got noticed by like the Fiverr team, and they marked me as a rising talent. And that was because I guess my gig looked good. But the thing with the rising talent tag is that my gig got placed on the first page when you searched in 3D services, right? And that was a big deal because usually when you put a gig on Fiverr, you get put in like page 200. I got put in page 1. And this really became a blessing and a curse. Because on the first week, I actually got my first sale ever. I remember it very clearly. It was like a skincare cream that I had to make for someone, and he paid me 40 bucks for it. But you know, at the time that was a lot because it really opened my eyes that I could make money online because I actually just did it. But fast forward a couple of months later and my Fiverr gig died down. And that was because I was raising my prices. Like I remember that I sent a message to like the main competitor of 2D services, and I asked him if his prices were legit. Like his prices were between 20 euros and 40 euros. And he was the #1 seller of 3D services on Fiverr. And I thought that everyone faked their prices in the gig, but told their real prices in chat, because I just couldn't fathom the fact that people sold their gigs for so cheap. And so I asked him, and he basically told me like, yeah, these are my legit prices. And that's when I realized, how am I going to compete with all those people that sell their gigs for so cheap on Fiverr, where like the main thought process is, oh, I'm gonna buy a service for cheap. And so then my Fiverr gig completely died down, like was in page 200 or something like that, and you cannot recover that. And only 2 clients remained. And I still work with those 2 clients, like till this day, like years later, and I really appreciate them. They're amazing clients, so alhamdulillah still, but only those 2 clients remained. And that gave me a lot of stress because I had the mindset of, oh, I need to make money fast because I should make money fast. I have made money fast, and every YouTube video tells me that I can make money fast. And now fast forward to like this week, actually, I was building a new foundation for my 3D services because I now wanted to reach out to companies instead of them reaching out to me, like on Fiverr, for instance. And so I went on a new venture where I cold outreach those companies. And while I did that, I noticed that I don't even like 3D anymore. Like back in the day, it was a real passion. Like I started 3D because before that I did rap, but that's haram. And so I had to find another hobby because I always want to do something new. And I found out about Blender Guru, and I made like the donut series and stuff like that. And it became a real passion. But the moment that I monetized it, then after a while, it just became something to make money of. Like I only do 3D to make money. And I very simply just don't see myself doing this in the long run. Like, yeah, of course I can do it in the long run, but I would just absolutely hate my life at a certain point. And that is because it just does not align with my purpose. I don't really want to help corporations. I want to help actual individuals, people. That is like my real passion. And I always told myself like, yeah, if you help these corporations, then you also help those employees, and those are people, but that's just a cope. But then why am I still doing it? Why am I still working on that 3D service? And the answer is just very simply, I want to make money fast. And it just feels like I'm kind of disrespecting myself because I'm just completely going against my morals. Like I always preach to people, you should follow your dreams, follow your purpose, follow your passion. And here I am, trying to make money fast with something I don't even like to do. Like making money is not my purpose. And of course I want to provide, and that is a part of my purpose, to be able to provide for my family. And for that you need money, of course, but just the money part thing is not really like my main purpose or anything like that. And now I just kind of feel like a cog in the wheel of capitalism. Like you always hear people say, yeah, you need to escape the rat race, but now I'm not a rat anymore. I'm just a cog. I want to help people by teaching them something. That has been like my purpose for the past years, really. I mostly did it with friends, and I just love to see that my advice or my opinions or whatever has helped improve their lives in one way or another. I love to see that. And I want to achieve that goal, but on a bigger scale. And the best way to do that in this day and age is to do it via YouTube. But the problem with YouTube is that it takes ages to make money. And now I'm like in a weird position where I want to go full in on my 3D business and do cold outreach and try to make as much money as possible with 3D, possibly making faster money than with YouTube, but probably dreading every second of it in the future. Or the other option, that I want to go full into YouTube but have that limiting belief that I can't grow fast, and because of that I can't make money fast, and I would probably not stay committed to it because I want to make money fast. And you know what the worst part is? Even though the answer and the option to choose is so obvious, I still can't decide. This is the problem that Gen Z people like me have. We want that instant gratification. We want everything fast and easy. Like, we cannot even commit to one single thing for a year straight without jumping to the next shiny thing. Like, just think about it. Wanting to make money fast is no better than being addicted to another substance like drugs or porn or alcohol or whatever. It's because we want to chase that reward. We want to chase that dopamine boost that, we can make something fast. Like, let's break this down, okay? I want to provide, right? So my monkey brain tells me, okay, I want to provide, so I need to make money as soon as possible so I can provide as soon as possible. But my monkey brain is not thinking about the fact that if I want to make money as soon as possible, I will probably go to a route that I do not even enjoy that much. And in the future, that route would actually make my life feel dreadful. And I would just hate my life. And because of that, I would be tired all the time, I would be in a bad mood, I would just be grumpy. And because I feel like that, that would negatively affect the relationship that I'm trying to provide for. Like, my monkey brain does not understand that yes, in the short term, I would make money fast, but it would ruin absolutely everything that I've been working for in the long term. Like, this is exactly how drug dealers think. They want to make money fast, so they risk their literal life for it. Like, the literal life, just think about it. Making money fast limits you from your actual potential to making the most money you can make. And that is because making money fast promotes instant gratification. And we all know that the real success is in delayed gratification. If you delay gratification as a masculine man should, and instead of thinking, yeah, I want to make money as soon as possible, think, oh, I want to make a business that will stand for me in the long term, you'll gain far more financial freedom than you could have ever had if you just wanted to make money fast. And that is because it would automatically align with your purpose, because that's the only logical thing that you can sustain in the long term. Making money fast makes you forget the bigger picture, your purpose. And so the obvious choice for me is to just stick with the purpose that I have, and that is to teach people something like self-improvement on YouTube. But in all honesty, I still have that limiting belief of needing to make money fast. I made this video for you, so if you're in the same boat as me, that you can realign your purpose with your business. But I also made this video kind of for me, to do the exact same thing for me. It's so I can remind myself of where my actual priorities are. So I will just let it marinate a bit and see how I'm gonna move forward after learning all of this. And so if you are on your way to make money, think, are you doing it for the short term or are you doing it for the long term? And most importantly, does it align with your purpose? If not, then think about if this vehicle is really the one you want to use to make money. Talking about self-limiting beliefs, the number one reason for that is fear. And I talk about that in this video right here, so be sure to check it out. Thank you for listening. Muzafer out.